G'day, welcome to Stitch Up and another episode of Mini Metro. This will be the third episode that I do. The first episode was in London, and in that episode, my best score is 1,630, and that was my very first ever game of Mini Metro. And in the first episode that I played, I think I got about 900 and something. And then in Paris, the second episode that I played, best score of all time, 1572, and I think I got sort of 800 and something. So 900 and something here, like 932 or an 896 or something like that. But yeah. Woohoo. So I was thinking I could go on to New York City, which would be a first for me, or we can try and nail London. Let's do that. Let's go crazy on London. I'm going to try and build the best one. Okay. All right, London. Let's kick off. All right, here we go. So we're above the river, and that is a ripper start. No river crossing to begin with. Speed it up a little bit. Our first passenger has signaled that he wants a ride. Let's go to... let's go to there. That's not a good angle, is it? Now, I don't know if that... I think that is less of that angle, so we might just see if we can do this. Ooh. Can we do that? No, we can't do that. All right. Let's turn it down because we're already out of control. Been going for approximately, 15 seconds, and we're out of control. So we'll do this. So that's one big line, river crossing. Now, I'm going to do something here. We're going to pause it. So we've got a triangle there, but we've already got a triangle on this line. So what I'm going to do is decouple from here and go straight across. And I'm going to instigate the new line. And the new line is going to be here and then here. So this, So if we press play, so this new line is going to sort of operate and service those. So we've got one circle, one triangle, one square. And on here we've got two circles, a square and a triangle. So that's pretty good. All right. This one here is good. So we'll just be able to click it up there. Two circles is fine. And we're off and running. Just want to build the best one I can do. Just think about every little apparati. That's good. Now, I don't need to integrate this into that yet because I've already got a triangle on the red and now two triangles on the yellow. So that's pretty good. We'll take that. Now, at this stage, we have a line. I'm going to need tunnels. So it's carriage that we'll probably need because I've got a line spare. So at this stage, we'll take carriage. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see. Where's this next station going to be? Next station should come up at any stage now. Rightio. Come on, London. There we go. Canary Wharf. Interesting. Okay, what I might try and do is just see if I can change this a bit. Would they go up there, across there, down there? So if I go here to there, then integrate that. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is decouple, and we'll go down to here and straight across. And now the red one will connect up. So the red one will go down here, and we'll use another tunnel to get straight across to there. So that means there's now an interchange between the red and yellow lines there. So that's really good. We'll extend one of the services out to here. So if I have a think about this, this is a, just pause it for a sec. So this will be a circle. So we've got off a circle there. So really it should be the red line because we've got a triangle, whereas it'll be circle, triangle. So we'll go to that circle there. So that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably want the red to be a loop line of some description. So, but it would take another tunnel to do that. Let me see if is this going to be smart? I mean, there's another tunnel there. Let's just see. Would that give us... Those angles are going to be pretty crap, but we'll just stay with that at the moment. Yeah, I think in red could be a good circle line. I think it will end up being a circle line, and yellow seems a bit east and west, so that's pretty good. He's now morphed into a cross station. Charing Cross. In the wrong area. I think Charing Cross Station should be here somewhere. Oh, actually, over here somewhere. All right. But it's just cross station, and it wants cross people like this person to get to it. and not be stitched up. So this person would have to go to here and then get a train. Now we've got a train and a carriage, and I think we should put them into play. So what we'll do is we'll pause. Got to remember to put the train and carriage into play. So we'll go, they can actually go into that station and like that. We'll keep a train in reserve for when we implement that line. Little lesson I've got to remember is when you implement a line, you've got to make sure you've got a train free, because the game will let you put the line in and not actually have a locomotive. It won't auto assign one. Alright, we've got that one. And I think, carriage, I think I'm going to take another line. Really bank those lines up. Really would like some tunnels at that point. This red line can grab that circle. That's pretty good. So we've now improved, because of this, we've now improved that. So it's now a 90-degree angle. So we've got the passability happening. Let's go out here. So that's all good. This is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to put another train on the yellow line. And he'll be heading out to there. So that'll hopefully clear a bit of this. Canary Wharf. Passing straight through. And he'll stop here. Pick those up. He's going to stop and pick those up because he's got a square coming up there, so that's pretty good. Alright, happy with that. Now if we go out to here, it means that these will come out here, but I've got a small angle happening there. So maybe... No, that wouldn't fix it, would it? No, that wouldn't. Decouple. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, let's pause this. Grab the red, decouple from there, and go straight back to what we had. So we do have an angle less than over here, but that's fine for the moment. Keep an eye on it, of course. Now, I've got one tunnel. I think what I'll do is I'll extend the red line just straight down. We've now got a nice cross point happening here, so we've now got one there and one there. No obvious terminus at this stage. I mean, depends where the rest of the map expands and if it zooms out a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty good. 150 people, so we're really early. Panicking now because I really want I want 1,000. Well, I want 1,000, but I kind of want more. I want more than that. I want 1,600. Interesting. The red is pretty packed at the moment. Thinking about popping another train on. He's got a carriage there. These guys are pretty busy, these two here. Alright, week 4, locomotive and an interchange. Now, a carriage and an interchange, I've got to select the interchange because remember in a previous game, I didn't, in my first episode, I didn't select an interchange and I didn't get offered another one, which is interesting. I thought it would definitely do that, but it didn't. I've got a less than angle happening here. Don't have any of those, so I'll extend that straight across. That actually works quite nicely with a square, circle and a triangle. Alright, I'm just going to pop him back onto 2 because we've got some congestion happening here. So let me see, what is going to be a good one? Oh, I meant to pause it. Okay, let's do this, let's do that. And I might implement another line immediately. So let me just clear it so I can see what's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna have a think about this. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decouple. Hang on. No, I'm going to decouple yellow. And I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to go. Blue line is going to be square, triangle, circle, triangle. I actually should have really gone to there, actually. It was just getting through to this one because that'll be our interchange station. Now hopefully it goes across here and bypasses that circle. But no, we can actually go to that circle. So hang on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, go to there, go to there. So that's pretty good because now he's kind of just getting everything. This is a cross rail. Yeah, that is pretty good. And if he does that, no, that's no good. I'm not happy with that. What if he does this? The angle of return isn't too good coming off the triangle, so if it goes up there, 90 degrees, that is 90 degrees, so that'd be fine. And then he could come to here, and then he could come to here, which would actually work. Okay, that would work, so we'll then put him on there. And we want him going clockwise, please, on a circular route. Okay, that's good. And we'll put an interchange in there. So that's nice. And we're off and running. Alright, let's see how that works out. Oh, we've still got nothing happening there. Yeah, it's not good, is it? How am I going to do that? Okay. Let's put the red line there. Okay, red line there's fine. Okay. I'll put this guy down here. That will work. So good angles, good angles, good angles. Yeah, that is good. So the only bad angle we've got now was going to be... Oh, I think we've resolved it. I don't think we have any bad angles. I think this station just helped us because it was down below. That was nice. These guys can now go up to here. Yep. So the blue line is now a circle line. Yeah, we'll bad angle there though. So we'll do, hang on, oh, let's just take that one off. Let's see if that would help. Yeah, that would work. Nice. And that's quite good because you've got, you know, square, then you go circle, triangle, but then you put in a square. So that's pretty good coming up on that approach. Yeah, it splits out this square versus these two squares. It's the opposite end, so that's pretty good. Happy with that. 323 people. Okay. We don't have a train to start another one. Well, we could now though. We have one there. I'll go carriage. Let me just see if I want to start another line. That could really complicate things. Another line. Let's see if we do that. Oh, what happened? Ooh. That would work. That does work actually. We don't need to do that. That does work. I mean the red, yeah, the red is interesting because I think we've got issues here. Okay, we're gonna have to kick off now. So let's go red here. Getting straight into the station. Now I know it's going to be close to that train there, but I'm just going to see how this goes. So on the red, which is a very big line, I've got two trains each that have a carriage and then another train on its own, which seems to be waiting at that second triangular station here, waiting for this train to come through, and then it'll clear the route out. I've got to remember that's an angle of bad return, and I can fix that right now by making these ones not stop there. So if you just go straight across there, there's no reason that has to be an interchange because that was a triangle to triangle anyway. So that's resolved. Did something just pop up? Yep. Okay. So that's good. Separating away from the blue versus the red, so that works nicely. That was good. Let's go faster a bit just until we get a stitch up. 408 people. Let me see. There we go. No tunnels. I'll need some tunnels, and I really need this guy to be picked up here. Whoa, we are getting into trouble there. Okay, so let's see. He's going to pick up that, and there's another train directly behind. Come on, please pick up. Okay. In the meantime, I'll try and solve this issue. So if we go, no, not like that. No, not a new line. We got the red line, please. Alright, that's pretty good by extending that, but then we've got a bit of an issue there. Triangles. I'll tell you what we could do. Yeah, we could do that. We could see if we can get this red to come off that station completely. Make that there. So that way this triangle here doesn't have to be involved because you get another triangle there. And then we can go like this. That wouldn't work. Alright, we'll just have an angle problem there for the moment, but I'm happy with that. Let's see if this is an issue. Because it could all be over right here. Diamond Station appears, so that seems to clear the backlog. Yeah, double train clears it nicely. It'll then head to Major Station and then down to this one, which is a bit of an issue. Diamond Station there. Alright, so we now have a loop happening, and I want both trains heading clockwise, and they are on the red, so that's good. There's a bit of interchangeability. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't bother counting that. Let me keep an eye on everything. I think we've got about 8 parts of interchange happening. I think it's all good. I think as we get issues of train pulls up, these guys are pretty heavy up there. Yeah, good. A weak locomotive, and I want a carriage, please. That's good, because I'm going to put that straight onto the red line, and I'm going to do it right here. with a carriage. So that should help to clear the backlog of the red line. On the red line, I believe I now have 4 locomotives running, and 3 of them have a carriage each. One of them, this one down here, is a lone one. Yellow line is small and only has 2 trains, so I don't think I can move a locomotive off the yellow yet. I think I can. Let me see if I take this locomotive off and put him on the red. He won't let me because lines cannot run more than 4 locomotives in this city. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we'll grab him and we'll see if we'll put him on the blue then. Now one's there. So how about here, heading clockwise? Blue is a loop. Interesting that I've run 2 loops in this city. 556 people though, and this one's done a pizza slice, so that's pretty good. If I had a tunnel, I could extend the yellow down to there and just cut this out altogether. So let me see, if I get a tunnel, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And in fact, let me just see something if I can do this. If I go like this, hang on, no, not that. Take the yellow off and just, it ends there. And then if this, would that create a tunnel? It would. Can he do that? Can he not wrap it around? No, that creates a tunnel. Okay, let's take that off, decouple, go back to that. He's there on his own. That's the tunnel, because I was going to see then if I could take this off and run that down. That would be a nice little extension. But what we'll do is instead, I've got a bit of a plan here. We will, no, not that. We'll grab the red and we'll decouple from there. We'll take that out completely, and then we'll take that up there. So coming into here, let's just see how that clears up. You do that. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so let's see how that is. So we've got a bad angle here. I think it's the only one at this stage, but at least then that sort of comes in a bit better. It already was a bad angle anyway, so that's pretty good. 620 people. Keeping an eye on this because, you know, this might help us. That does help us tremendously. We've solved all of our angle issues. That is lovely. Just having a little look here. So this station over here, I thought was a bit of a problem, but it seems to be clearing pretty well. I think the fact that we've got 4 locos and 3 of them have a carriage, all running nicely spaced out on the red line, is servicing the city really, really well. So I think that's pretty good. Coming up to Sunday, we'll just speed it up here. I think everything's just cruising through nicely. I mean, even when we get what some would call a curveball, it's not. It's just business as usual. So let's not get cocky. We'll just see how we go. The yellow line definitely can have extending, though. I think the yellow line needs some extending. In fact, I've got an idea what I might do. So that station appeared there. This is a bit of an issue, but there's a backlog here. There's a train coming. Week 7, okay, we're here. So if I go locomotive, now I could do another interchange, and I've just got to see, I've got to try and see what's behind. I've got a spare line already, so I am going to do an interchange, and I'll drop that. So let me see here, that's what we'll do. So we've got 1 interchange there, 2 lines, 2 lines, 2 lines. But we could do an interchange here. I'm going to leave the interchange for the moment. I can run another line through, but this yellow one, I just want to extend him down to there and there, so that would, you know, just give him a little bit more to do. He's already across the river anyway. Let's see if he can get down there and pick up some stuff and bring him back over to this main transfer station, which then sends off to the red line, which, wow, it sends off to the unique stations, which the unique stations are all above the river. So we've got Diamond, Pizza, this little polygon, 5-sided something, and a cross. So yeah, that's all unique stations. So I could run another line. I was thinking about running a cross rail through here, and that would pick up everything. I don't know if that is a mistake or not. This station needs some pickup because it's sort of the Crossrail could almost come up to there and sort those guys out as well, because then that could be good, because then it brings people up to these 2 quicker. Because at the moment, if you need to get to this 5-sided or there, you've got to take the whole trip all the way around in the clockwise motion. So Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, let's do Crossrail. So we'll go here and we'll connect to there. We'll stay, we'll go up to square and then we'll go down to circle. That'll be our interchange. Then we'll go triangle and we want to get these two stations. Then we want to come here, here, and then we had, what do we got there? That might be a good place to end it actually. Yeah, let's run that. And so we'll run the other terminal there as the interchange and we'll press play. 746 people. It's another train coming through here, which is another opportunity for people to be picked up off there. So your red's coming through with a carriage. Where's that blue train? Had a bit of a look ahead. I think Cairo has trains that only hold 4 people, not 6. So that'll be interesting when we get there. I'm going to start New York in the next episode as well. 798 or 800 people. So that's nice. We've passed the 800. We definitely want the 1,000. We're moving just nicely. Let's just make sure we're on the regular speed. Nothing else has popped up. Not even any spinning wheels at the moment. The only station that is, this one here, which packed train just went through it, but this empty train's right behind it, so that'll be good. It'll stop there. Yeah, see, it's a bit of an issue. This is a bit of an issue, these two here. Yellow, I've got to watch it. Because, yellow doesn't have any train. Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. That should be cleared. I'm going to pick up that. Yeah, because now they can swap here, and that's a nice little interchange between 3 different lines, which is good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Station in the south is no problem. 875 people, cruising along beautifully, please. Few people here. This train will come back and pick those up because there's a square for it to get to. Just got to think they're all square people. 5 of them will get on here. Well, we'll just extend the blue line down there for the moment. That's still a right angle. Yeah, the blue line's probably a good one, the Crossrail extension. So we implement Crossrail and then we plan for the extension of it. So that's pretty good. In fact, this is a pretty good, I'd say, fairly plausible scenario for a city. That's brilliant. Another extension as well. We do that extension, then we do the next one. So that's quite nice. Just simply a line extension. Canary Wharf had a flash, but they're good. This one here is a would have had a flash, but it's a larger station. So it can carry 18 before it gets into a problem. This one here. Week 8. Okay, that's good. So we'll go there, and I think we're going to do another line at this point. Yeah, I'm going to do another line, green line. All right, about to pass 1,000 people. Yes, we're at 1,000, so that's pretty good. Now, I don't have any tunnels. But this one here is a bit of an issue. Oh God. So I either need to be above. Yeah. What do we do? Blue. I've got to put a train on. Actually, I'm going to put a train on that blue line. Is it? The red line is. Look, the red line's full here, full here, full here, full here. The blue line's full in a few spots. The light blue, that is. Yellow's got issues there. I wonder if maybe I need to get this guy to come down here. I mean, it's breaking the rule, but it kind of, I think it needs it. Okay, let's try this. Still got that train there. Thinking about the train is there to pick up that one, and that's the only issue on that light blue line. Let's see what happens here. Blue only has that. Blue's got 2 trains, so that'll clear a few. Yeah, this one here is not brilliant. Oh no, there's a double train coming, so that's pretty good. Okay, no, I think it's all good at the moment. We'll just do this. Yeah, that's nice. I think oh well, we have a problem. We're about to lose. We lost. Well, we passed our goal of hitting 1,000 people. Yeah, Canary Wharf, I took my eye off the ball then. Canary Wharf was full and I ignored the warnings. Oh dear, I love it. I love this game. I think it's great, and it's challenging me. It's really challenging me. For some reason, when I played London first and Paris first, I got these 1500 and 1600 scores, and then I haven't been able to repeat them. And so we'll get into New York, and then we'll be able to also have a look at those milestones in New York. So I think let's just have a quick look at New York. We're not going to play it this episode, but we'll just have a quick look at New York for the next episode. All right, here we go. London, Paris, New York. Okay, so New York's got some different rivers, and bridge the Hudson and the East Rivers and connect the boroughs of New York City and New Jersey. And of course, these milestones are going to be 200 passengers, 1,000 passengers. That seems fairly standard. And then deliver 1,600 in New York City with square stations on no more than 2 lines. So you've got to be careful on those because you can make an error. But when you set it to play that challenge, it tells you when you're going to make an error. So we'd have to have, we can have all the lines going, but only 2 of them can visit the square stations. So they would probably have the square stations on those 2 lines quite a bit. Well, they have to encompass all of them, and then interchanging happening to get people onto those 2 lines that deliver to squares. All right, well, we'll be back next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mini Metro, and don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.